Okay folks, last demo for the day. We don't normally do this last, but I fucked up. I missed a demo. I skipped one and I have to catch up. So we're going to use this as our demo piece. This was meant to be the last demo I did. Got it all mixed up, folks. Doesn't really matter because when these videos get burned to disk, they get burned in alphabetical order instead of chronological order, so it's probably pointless worrying about the ordering of things. It's a hot day, folks. They said it was going to get to up to 33 degrees here in old Sydney town in the city. So it's pretty hot. Got the old fan going. Just to take the edge off the heat, should I say, not the cold. Silly. Okay, let's see what this thing is. This is a garment. Okay, it looks pretty shitty. I don't like this style of fabric. It's kind of print. I'll just show you the front of it again, just to show you the front. So this is the front of the garment there. I'm just going to turn it over and see if the back has got a better print or positioning of things. That's the rear of it. No, I think the front's better. We're going to use the front. So I'm just going to take this up and going to see that we're going to utilise this picture. We're just going to quickly make sure the photocopier doesn't lose its settings. And we're going to utilise this picture here primarily. It's going to be a tricky one, folks, to try and get this in the right place. Try and push it in the right spot. And then try and flatten it out as much as I can without being too much of a perfectionist. We'll see how it looks. Yeah, that's come up looking quite nice to start with. Could be a lot better. Could move it, I think, upwards. Way up, folks. Yeah, that's looking better except for this ugly crease. The crease has ruined the appearance of this piece. I'm going to try and uncrease it. Try and stretch it out. Just try and fucking get it uncreased. Maybe lift it up a bit further again. I don't think brown is the colour for this. Well, maybe it is. Maybe we're going to keep it that way. Yeah, that looks good, except again for that bloody horrid crease. That crease has ruined the appearance of this piece. I don't know how I'm going to clear that fucking crease, if I'm going to be able to. I don't know where it's coming from. So I'm just going to stretch it out. Try to stretch. It might be a seam for all we know. It might actually be a seam. for all we know. So I'm trying to stretch that fucker out. Yeah, that's a lot better now. We've gotten rid of that ugly piece of shit, that crease. Going to make this into our master copy, I do think. Okay, hopefully we won't need that position again. Too late, we've taken it off the glass. In the bin it goes. In the bag, should I say. Yeah, that's come up looking a real treat actually. The colour in that is brilliant. I do like it. Overall, it's really nice. So that's these two. So this is the last demo for the day, folks, if I remember correctly. So let's see if we can make this one come off really nice. I don't know, we're going to do a switcheroo, folks. Looks like we might have to because they look like there's really nice potential in more ways than one with this piece. So I do think maybe a switcheroo might be in hand. So we're just going to, I don't know, folks, if it's going to work, if it's going to look any good. I'm just going to look here. Actually, this looks shithouse, folks. That looks shithouse. It looks shithouse. So I do think we made a mistake in putting together a switcheroo perhaps, or maybe we'll do it like this. So sometimes I get really peeved when I don't get the best arrangement, but sometimes you just don't know until you've arranged it, folks, until you've actually put them together as to whether the switcheroo worked or not. Usually it does work better, and I don't think this time it did, but that's come up looking reasonably quite nice. I do like that arch that I can just see there. I think we can now call it quits. I think that's it. Or maybe, oh shit, fuck, I hate this. The way you get all these damn possibilities, folks. You know, all these possibilities that you can have with your piece. You just don't know, folks, until you fucking switched. And sometimes you know and sometimes you don't. You know, you just don't. Yeah, I think that's pretty much interesting. I think I can now call it quits. Yep, gotta go.